What's up, weirdos? Shadetree Surgeon here, and isn't this a nice neighborhood? It'd be a shame if somebody started an 80s Harley in it. Sorry to all my Yankee friends. We're in the South, baby. It's December 1st, and I'm riding without sleeves right now. Ain't it a beautiful thing? I've lived in the South my whole life. Specifically, I've lived in Florida my whole life. And anybody who says Florida isn't the South probably hasn't spent much time in Florida. Or if they have, most of it's been in Miami. Anyway, in celebration of the beauty that is Florida and riding in shirt sleeves in December, we're gonna spend the day doing nothing but Southern things. So that means, first things first, it's the butt crack of 11 a.m. for me, which is early when you're a bartender, trust me. So it's time for a little bit of breakfast. And what better Southern way to start off the day than a little bit of shrimp and grits? There's a place called Tripp's Diner, not too far away from where I'm staying, and we're gonna check that place out. I've heard they've got some of the best shrimp and grits around, but I'll be the judge of that. Man, I'm loving this. I got like no agenda today. It's nice out. My bike's running good. Running good compared to a one-legged man anyway. Oh man, I'm trying to be funny and I'm about to miss Tripp's Diner over here. But yeah, no agenda today, man. Life is good. Let's see if we can even get in this place, dude. Holy crap. The joint is jumping. Here's always the thing. It's like, so the FXR doesn't need to take up a parking space. No motorcycle needs to take up a parking space. But do I get yelled at if I don't put it in a parking spot? If they just didn't fuck with you for not putting it in a parking spot, it would be a lot better. That way that person could have parked. Right now, they ain't gonna be able to.
You know the difference between breakfast and brunch is? With brunch, you get to have a beer.
Tripp's Diner. The food was good, the experience a little weird. So you'll notice there wasn't a whole lot of footage of me inside there because I started filming and I was getting some shots and filming the inside of the place, and a guy came up to me and goes like, "Hey, do you do social media stuff?" I said, "Well, yes sir, I actually do." And he goes, "Oh cool, make sure you tag us in it so we can share it. We have a social media account." And I'm like, all right, sounds good, man. So I continue filming, going like, hey, cool, this is gonna be a cool experience. And then as I'm doing that, somebody else comes up to me and says, hey, you can't be filming these employees. You can't be filming these employees. If you're filming them, you have to get their consent if you're gonna post it anywhere. Now, that's not true. If you're in a public place, and I think that counts as a public place, you have a reasonable expectation to be on camera. I don't think I have to get anybody's consent. But the fact that somebody came up and said that to me makes me think that people were complaining that I had my camera out or something. I don't want to mess with anybody, so I'm just not going to post any of this stuff. I took a trips, and I don't know, man. That was kind of mixed signals there. I didn't really know how to take that. That's the first time, I will tell you, 5 years of doing YouTube, the first time anybody has ever come up to me when I've been doing all these like restaurant reviews and bar reviews, and I've done literally hundreds of them. That is the very first time someone has come up to me and said, hey, we don't want to be on film. And you know what? It felt really weird, but I'm going to respect it. But anyway, Trips was pretty busy. I guess they don't need my help making them any busier. So the food's good. Don't bring your camera. I'm not talking shit. I'm definitely not upset about it. I just, I would never want to film somebody who didn't want to be filmed. So if they feel the need to say something, like, I'm cool, I'm not going to put it up there. It's just like, this fucking kind of weird mixed signals when one person's going like, oh, yeah, no, this is great. Please film everything. And let us know when you post a video. And then another person's just like, no, these people don't want to be on camera. I'm like, all right, guys. I think I'm just going to err on the side of not posting anything except for the one little video I took of my food. Anyway, it's off to see Jason and Jesse Gray and help them move some stuff into their grandma's house. How wholesome.
Como Paco, ya tú sabes, a gozar, apriétame bien, suavecito así, que esté un frito.
All right, and it's done. I spared you guys the details of us actually unloading the truck, but sufficient to say we're all sweaty and in need of a beer, but a friend in need is a friend indeed, especially when grandmas are involved, okay? Can't let somebody's grandma move into a house and not give them a hand, so the whole crew showed after that, which is always pretty cool. Of course, with a moving truck and a whole bunch of motorcycles out front, I don't know how many grandmas they think are actually moving into this neighborhood. That and there's a bunch of tattooed assholes who are doing it.
For all you guys who say I hate Triumph bobbers, Murray has one, so now you can really shut up. Of course, we got Mr. Cool Guy over here with the Bell Moto 3 and the ape hangers and the whole deal. Oh, it's a Deus? Oh shit, dude! I didn't even know, man. I feel like an asshole now. All right. Back to Tampa, baby. Time to meet up with Kyle, Jenna, and hopefully Flip. Flip hasn't been on the channel in a minute, man. He's been kind of sick lately, but I think he's feeling good enough to hang out today. I love this, man. This guy's off to have an adventure. Dig it. Yeah, like I said before, man, it's time to do Florida all day. So I think what we're gonna do is head to Skipper's Smokehouse and have some smoked mullet. Now, if you aren't familiar with smoked mullet, let me tell you, that's a Florida delicacy. Now, Skipper's Smokehouse is one of the few places where you can actually get it on a menu. Most of the time when you get smoked mullet, it's on the side of the road. Yeah, most places you can order it on the menu isn't very good, but Skipper's Smokehouse does a great job. I'll tell you, that guy actually makes really good smoked mullet, but he's not open today, and today's the day I'm filming my video. And plus, I just want to show you guys Skipper's Smokehouse. It's a cool joint. Most people go there to listen to music. It's a big music venue, but for me, believe it or not, I'm actually not a huge live music fan, so when I go to Skipper's Smokehouse, I go for the food, baby. Yeah, well, if this looks familiar, it's because I was just here earlier, because Tripp's Diner is right next to the tattoo studio where Flip works, so I think he's up there. We're going to go see if any tattoos are happening, what kind of stuff we can get into, and even if they're busy, there's a bar right next door. Speaking of Flip, the Dumpster Twins, man. Dumpster Harleys.
All right, so when we go in, this might look familiar, although I haven't officially taken you guys here yet. This is the Fox and Spider tattoo studio that Flip and Marcus work at. You might recognize it because I've done talking head vlogs here before. Everyone loved the baby in the background. Anyway, this is a pretty awesome tattoo studio. Appointment only. You guys have seen Marcus on the channel before. If you've seen his work, you know why he's appointment only.
There's other people that work there too, so go check him out. Johnny's work.
Dude, you know what's crazy about tattoo machines nowadays is I couldn't even tell Marcus was tattooing in here. They don't make any noise anymore. So luckily, right next door to Fox and Spider is the Social House. So Marcus is tattooing. I think it's about beer 30 for me, and maybe cider 30 for old Flipper here. He doesn't drink like a real man.
Whiskey. Whiskey.
All right, this is my man Taylor, who, even though he looks like he's just eating here, this is actually his place. He was riding a motorcycle a few months ago. I think we talked about it a little bit on the channel, but getting better and back to riding. Or can you ride yet? I know you had the little scooter. So even though when he's walking around, he's got to use a little scooter, he can still ride. So I dig that.
For the Garbage Pail Twins to head to Skipper's Smokehouse. Holy crap, what the fuck do you have in that backpack, you loser? It's gotta be like a midget's just trying to pull you backwards at all times. Man, look at that. Legend suspension. Those rear shocks are worth more than the whole freaking motorcycle. So if you guys are following me on Facebook, you know, I just put a plea for help out for poor old Flip here. He hates that stock seat he has. I'm trying to help him out here, and he's freaking revving his motorcycle. So he hates that stock seat he has. I just put out a cry for help on Instagram asking if anybody's holding a decent stock Sportster seat, hit me up in the DMs. We'll pay shipping. Let's make Flip's tushy happy again. If you were born and raised in Tampa, you probably already know about Skipper's Smokehouse. It was on Diners, Dive and Drives, that Guy Fieri show, but I like to think that it's more famous than just being on a Guy Fieri show. You know what I mean? Skipper's, it's a Tampa institution. It's been around forever. It's where everybody has seen a live show. And of course, they got just some of the best Florida food around. In fact, I'm actually amazed that I haven't featured it on this channel before. And of course, where else would Skipper's Smokehouse be but Skipper Road? Here we are, Skipper Road in Nebraska. God, I'm like amazed, although I've made so many videos, sometimes I can't remember what I made and what I haven't made. Maybe I have done a video on Skipper's Smokehouse before, but honestly, I really don't think I have. Alright, well, this looks like some likely motorcycle parking. Maybe we'll take his lead.
Think real hard, Flip. Think Florida.
Real hard.
Think, what would somebody want to see on camera? That's what you got to order on the menu.
I'm not ordering the gator ribs.
You don't want to order gator ribs? How much are they?
Like $16.
16 bucks? You don't want? You were talking about the gator ribs, man.
Yeah, it's a sharing item. It's not like I'm going to eat it by myself. I want to try one rib.
Smoked gator ribs. It was on
Man versus
Food.
Yeah.
It was on Man versus Food. You got to do the smoked gator ribs.
How much for one rib?
So our girl here, Alyssa, you on Instagram?
Hi, yes I am.
All right, you can follow her on Instagram if you want to shout it out to the YouTube channel.
Alyssa Rubino, R-U-B-I-N-O.
All right, she had the cooks pick out the biggest mullet back there. Alyssa, we appreciate you. All right, smoked mullet. Now, if you ever go someplace and you get some smoked mullet and it doesn't have the tail on it, you went to the wrong place.
Here, let's try this.
All right, what'd you get?
Oyster po' boy.
Oyster po' boy. Should have gotten the gator ribs, dude. Freaking sissy.
Not big on seafood.
Not big on seafood.
Fish. Not big
Flip,
on fish.
who are you?
Not big on fish.
Delicious.
All right, good times and good food at Skipper's Smokehouse. But before we go on to the next place, which I think is going to be Coppertail Brewery, Flip needs gas. It's important that Flip needs gas. I'm going to get gas too, but Flip needs gas. So we're about to leave Skipper's. We're getting gas here right next door. And our buddy Kyle just showed up in the parking lot. So we're going over here to see what the deal is.
See you next time.
Well, it was good to see you for a second anyway. Well, unfortunately, Jenna's XS650 is experiencing problems, as motorcycles from the 70s are wont to do. Trust me, I know all about it, girl. So they're actually heading back home. They're not going to hang out, but we're going out. Let's go ahead and head to Coppertail. Why the hell not? I ain't been up there in a minute. There's so much me. We'll just call this the Johnny Bravo mirror. Always love that house. It's so cool. I think it's cut up into apartments, but it looks so cool. What? Road closed? We'll see about that. What? How are we supposed to get to Coppertail? We'll take the shortcut. Come on, Flipper. We do all those hair scrambles for nothing, buddy. Damn, were they building a bunch of apartments here? I always love that. Bunch of wood apartments in Florida with termites. Great idea. Oh well. Coppertail Brewery. A nice, sensible building made out of steel and concrete.
Said it smells like hippies.
It does smell like hippies, like sage or something.
Doing the Coral Haze, which is a collaboration between Coppertail Brewery and the Florida Aquarium. Delicious. Tastes just like the aquarium.
Well, Kyle and Jenna did actually end up making it out. We had a really good time, laughing our asses off, drinking some beers, and having conversations that were not fit for YouTube. But go give these guys a follow. I'll have their Instagrams down below. Good people. We'll be riding with them again soon. Guys, get home safe. We'll see you soon. But they're going home. Me and Flip are losers who don't have real jobs, so we're going out again. It's time to head back to Seminole Heights to Red Star Rock Bar. We ride like brothers to the next stoplight. Ooh, and it's the next day, just like that. Movie magic, baby. The next day on the bike, because me and old Flip ended up having a pretty good time, and we ended up having to leave the bikes at home. So unfortunately the video ended there, but take my word for it, much fun was had. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there, because I usually keep all our adventures out and about in the bars updated on my Instagram stories. All that power, baby. Dude, I'll tell you, I am being punished right now. I'm being punished because all yesterday when I was going on about doing a southern day and how it's so nice in Florida and it's in the 40s today. God was like, you're bragging too much and you're getting cold weather tonight. Even then, all you guys up north are going to be like, man, I wish it was in the 40s here because I could still ride. But just so you know, Mama didn't raise no bitch. I ain't staying home for cold weather. I ride no matter what. Anyway, that's about going to do it for this vid. I'm on my way to the Ride Factory to hopefully get rid of this front end once and for all. This 35mm front end is whack. Before I go there, got to stop off at the post office, drop off a t-shirt order. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, my t-shirt store, www.brapstar.com, will be restocked. So, fingers crossed. And if it isn't, make sure you're following Brapstar on Instagram and me on Instagram. Until next time, y'all, keep it weird.